giving you the inside track on local businesses. This is 13 Inside Track, sponsored by Citizens Energy Group.
Welcome to 13 Inside Track. I'm Laura Steele. A lot of times we have family and friends over. We have big meals for our family. A lot of times we don't know how to dispose of the oils that we use when we're cooking or materials that we put down our system. And we're here with Ben Easley of Citizens Energy Group. And we're here to talk about those oils, those materials that go down into our pipes and our drains that could cause not only problems in our home, but really for a whole neighborhood. Tell me a little bit about these oily materials, these things that go down our pipes and why they cause problems.
Yeah, we call them fats, oils, and greases in the utility industry, and they can become a problem because the drain in your home is the entrance to all of our pipe system. So if you're washing those greasy or oily pans and that material goes down the drain, it solidifies then in your pipes of your home or out in the street for that public system, which can become a problem for you and your neighbors.
Okay, let's talk about disposing of the oils that we use in the kitchen and materials. I know that, I got something underneath the sink, a jar for the oils that we use in the kitchen. What do you recommend at Citizens Energy Group?
You're doing it exactly right. If you've got the pans that have just the light layer of oil, feel free to use a paper towel or just wipe those out and dispose of them. Or if you have a lot of bacon grease, for example, you can pour that into a container, let that solidify, and then put that in the garbage.
Okay, if something does happen to someone in their home or in their neighborhood because of these items that are going down the drain or oils that are going down the drain, what does Citizens Energy Group do to help?
So if it's a blockage that's out in the public system, we have to respond very urgently because this could become an environmental issue. And all of it could be avoided if people hadn't put those materials down the drains. Same with flushable wipes. Even if it says flushable wipes on the packaging, no.
And we see those a lot with families and kids.
That's exactly right. Only toilet paper down the toilet. So we encourage people to avoid that entirely by taking these tips and tricks to heart.
Even if it says flushable, just put it in the trash.
Just put it in the trash. That's exactly right.
Somebody's watching today and they've listened to these tips, but they'd like to learn more. Where do they go, Ben?
CitizensEnergyGroup.com. We have all of our tips and tricks for keeping your system and the public system moving along.
All right. Sounds like important stuff here today. I'm sure a lot of people learned from you. Thank you very much, Ben Easley of Citizens Energy Group. And if you'd like to see your business or your organization featured on 13 Inside Track, all you have to do is email us at 13insidetrack@WTHR.com.
This broadcast of 13 Inside Track was sponsored by Citizens Energy Group.